Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today's talk is on the rope. Very simple talk. Okay, everybody know what is a knot. Basically, you take a string, you tie, you get a knot. Okay, this is just a simple knot. So if you tie, let's say you tie another knot, then you have two knots. So two knots can be useful because if you put another rope inside, okay, you can use it to tie loose because you have one knot inside and one knot outside. So this big knot, there's this knot here, it will prevent the rope from slipping in. For example, let's say if you don't have this knot, there's a chance that this rope will slide in. Oh, where we just started. Okay. Show you again. No name, I forgot the name already. This is a simple knot. Okay. And then if you can use a rope, you go in. Of course, you can tie a hook. It can be used to trap animals. If animals step on it, then they got hook. This is a very simple thing. So, but the problem is this loop here, this knot can slip out. So one way to prevent is you can tie as many knots as possible here, or you can just tie a simple knot here. Then it will block. You have one more knot here, so you will prevent it from slipping in. So at least your knot is secure in this sense. Okay, but this is just a simple thing to improvise your knot. Okay, then I'm not going to show you a lot of knots, just a few which I use very often at a fish farm and all this place and other places, mainly for tying. Okay, one of the knot very common we use is we tie. They call a half hitch. They always have name on it. So easy to talk. When people mention, you know, is you tie a knot, just a knot like that. So of course you can loop again and again. So when you loop the second knot, okay, let's say you loop the second knot. Okay. Okay. You tie one knot. So if you loop a second knot, you can either go on top or go below. Whether you go on top or below, it depends on what you want. Normally, I will always follow this thing. So in this case, I'll go below and then I pull. So when you do that, you find you have a nice look like this. Okay. If you look the other way around, then there's like a knot like that, the thing will curve. This way is useful. If you pull it tight, then it become it will stay like you stay. Then it become like a noose you can use to trap animals or what. Or you want to tie your boat or tie anything, then it's very secure. It's quite secure lah. But this thing over time, you can slip out on this knot. You pull and pull and pull and pull. This thing here can drop off. Once it drop off, you left with one. And then you pull and pull and then it drop off already. So if for security, sometimes you tie a few rounds, tie a few more rounds. You either up, down, or down, up, lah, whatever way. Lah. So if you tie a few rounds, then safer lah. And then you pull a bit, tighten it. Then it's quite safe. It's not likely to drop off. So your boat or whatever won't float away. This is one simple way to tie. Of course, if you are in a proper birding area, then you have those anchor point for you to tie your rope. Then they'll tie a figure eight, they call figure eight. If you don't know that, it's okay. Figure eight is because it's convenient, you don't need to knock here, knock there. It's just look around the anchor point. Okay. So what we do is, let's say you want to tie something very tight. Okay, so first you just tie a knot. Roughly, you just tie a knot like that, a simple knot. Okay, so one knot is tight already. Then this one, let me adjust the camera. Okay, I put further away. Stand here. But so here you just tie whatever knot that is familiar to you. So this one is not so important. Okay, so over this side, if you look around, then when you want to, no matter how you pull, this thing is not going to be very tight. No matter how you secure. So one way to secure it is, suppose, is making a bigger loop. Okay. This is not so. Okay. So what we do is, you can do a loop like this. You take this, you curve it, okay, and then you pull one more loop up. Then you get a simple knot. Okay, let me show you again. Okay, just curve it like that, and then put your hand in, pull out, and then you get another knot. So this one they people call it a trucker's knot, I don't know what they call it, because they use to tie a rope around the truck. If they secure object on the lorry, then it's easy because after they finish this thing, they can just pull and then they release the knot. Okay, this is one way lah, right? Then you go around the object, and then you pull. Okay, so this part become loose, not so important. So when you pull, pull over this. Let's say if you, I release the knot a bit. It's easier. So if I have a knot here, then I pull. Okay. So if I pull this in tension, this thing becomes very tight. This string becomes very tight. Okay. The only thing I don't like this knot is after you pull, the end you see, it get tightened like that. It become one knot. So this is I don't quite like this. Okay, I show you again. It's very difficult to release also. Okay, you make a knot. That's how you make a knot. Then once you go round, and then you try to pull right. You try to pull, then it's supposed to be tighter. But this knot that you make can get smaller and smaller. See the thing can shrink on. You see the thing when you pull, this this thing shrink, which is not so good. But what I prefer is normally I will just take a knot like that. I'll just tie a knot, one knot. Okay, just one knot like this. So this knot cannot is very tight already. You pull also you won't this ring will not become smaller or bigger. It is stuck. Okay. Then it's very easy. I just slip this thing inside. Then now, for every kg of force I pull, I get 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So if I pull 10 kg, I get 30 kg. If I use my whole force, like let's say 30 kg of force, then I will get 90 kg of tension here. So this is very strong. If you pull, I can pull until the leg of this chair bend. It can pull until very tight. See, I didn't put a lot of force. After you pull, then you want to tighten the string, right? If you can tighten on this knot, but I don't recommend this because this is a big loop here, so it tend to slip. So the easiest way to tighten is to tighten around the rope itself. So you just hold this rope, and you can hold this rope. You will not the tension will remain, and you will not slip at the moment because you holding it. The friction is helping you to hold this rope. Then you just tie any knot you want. Tie at the rope end because it's a small diameter. The rope is a small diameter compared to a stake here, the pole or whatever. So this way is more secure. This is a this method is used very commonly for us. We use it to tie the oil drum to float the fish farm. So you can tie very tight. Once you look this, you pull the tension, it will stay. But of course, a drama will not have a pole for you to hold. But that's not a big problem. The drum is itself is a round one. So what we do is we take this knot, you just tie a knot here. Okay, so tie one knot. So this knot is quite secure already. If you worry, this end you can tie another knot inside. So this knot is quite secure, and here there's one more knot somewhere. So the drum will go like that. Then we'll go inside this drum. You can look around. Then this end go through, and then we pull. So once you pull the thing, you can pull until very tight. And this thing will be super tight. If your rope is thick enough and then your structure is not strong, you can pull until the whole structure break. Okay. I use this in camping to use a thin rope like Comscott or whatever, a smaller rope, tie across two trees. Then I can hang my clothes. So in the army days, then I see my other platoon mates, all this, when they hang the clothes, they just tie a string. And then when they hang the clothes, the socks, all these things, then it will sink to the center. The thing will curve in the center because of all the weight. But mine will be very tight. It doesn't sink a lot. So all the clothes will still stay in the same position. You don't need to use a clip to clip it up. Because you will carry extra clip, extra weight. But if you tie loose, then it will curve, it will sag. Then all the clothes will dump to the center. Then it don't dry easily. By using this method to go around 2 trees is not practical because you need 3 pieces, 3 length of the rope size. So, of course, in that case, you just use one loop. Let's say one loop around the tree. Then you need this knot. Somewhere between the tree. Okay, once you know how to use this method, it doesn't matter. You don't need to remember all the techniques already. You just remember the concept, then you will implement anywhere. So I just tie a knot in between the tree, preferably nearer this end. This end of the rope. Otherwise, the rope will be very long. Then you just need to go through here. And you get the same effect. You see, 3 ropes. 1, 2, 3, 3. So the tension is 3 times. And once you pull one thing, and you don't need a long rope. This is only one length. You run through almost the whole length of the rope between the 2 trees. This end can be very short, maybe 10 cm, 20 cm. Well, this one can run for like 5 meters. So you can have a shorter rope. You don't need a long rope. And this end is very tight. You pull, it can be very tight, the tension. Okay? And then when you want to secure it, same thing, you just hold it at this end, hold it, and then you just tie a knot. If you want to remove later, you just tie a knot that is easy to remove later on. Then you just pull, it will come out. Okay? But if your rope is thin, you cannot hook to. It's difficult to untie this. This knot is gone already. It's difficult to untie. Okay, if you are worried about your rope, uh, you want to untie your rope. What you do, you put a ring, get your wedding ring, put inside, and then you slot your wedding ring inside the rope, slot it until here, and then you you tie it. So at least you can you if you put your wedding ring here, you tie, you can easily remove the rope later. You have a ring to pull the rope, then you remove, you get back your ring. If you cannot get back, just leave the ring on the rope. Find another wedding ring. Okay. So the other rope technique that is very important is a life saving. There's a common name. It's called bowline. Okay, you have your rope. This one you need practice. So when someone far away, they throw you a rope. Okay, whether you are in the hole, fall into a hole, or you are in the water or in the river, or somebody throw you a lifeline. So what you do is you hold this rope, you cannot let go. One hand must always holding the rope. At least you don't you if you fall inside, you cannot hold rope, you die already. But never let go of this rope because you will not come back again. Then the other hand is free. You get this rope, go around. It's very important. If you anyhow tie, you guess what happen? You say if I just tie a knot, okay, okay, really, okay. Then they pull. The knot get. Then I can't breathe. Okay, if I put lower, then my liver damaged. After I reach the other end of the river, I may survive. 1 hour later, I say, oh yeah, my liver damaged, kidney damaged. If you tie lower, alamak, your liver also damaged. So everything get damaged. You tie on top, your ribs can break, your lungs cannot breathe. So a lot of problems. Even you survive, you find one red line around your neck or your body. It can be harmful. So you don't do that. You have to practice this. You put one hand over this rope, then go under in the center, come up. Okay, then you just hand over to the other end, go under, then use your finger to grab it on the top. Then you pull the rope out, and then you get a knot. This knot, won't move, won't shrink and won't expand. So if the knot is just nice, it won't drop out of your body like that, drop out. If it's small enough, it won't drop out. Then people pull, then or you're unconscious, then the rope come out, then you are dead. The rope reach the other end, your body go into the different end. So this one need a lot of practice because when you receive this knot, you must do it very fast and not think about it again. How to tie, and you only have one hand, because the other hand cannot let go. So this you must practice on. So you go round, okay, and then you pull. Okay, you all must do a lot of practice until you are very familiar. Close eye also can. Main thing is the trick is not when you turn, you keep your finger inside the rope. Your finger only, you don't put your whole hand. Later you want to take out your hand, very difficult already. So you tie your hand also, you cannot come out. So don't put your whole hand inside the loop. Okay. If you are trying, trying to save yourself, you hold the rope. Okay, you tie. Only your finger go inside. Only like at most half your finger go inside, and then you loop around it. So it's easy for you to come out. Your hand is easy to come out. Then you tie. Okay, you need to practice. This rope is, you can bring the rope back home and practice until you are familiar. If you go cruise or you go jungle trekking and suddenly you need a rope to save, or somebody with you, they need a rope to tie, and then maybe send the person across or what, then you maybe in the Chinese say 英雄救美 like that. But if old man, you don't care lah. Of course, this knot is not just useful for life saving. You want to the knot that want to remain in the same shape. I mean, same diameter. Don't want it to shrink or too big. You can do it manually. If you look at the knot, okay. Yeah, do a close up. The knot is like that. Okay, if you go YouTube also, you look forward bow line, you can see the knot is like that. One round, then one is like a ribbon like this. So you can also do it manually. If you see the knot like that, you just reverse it. Then you see, oh, okay, I also can do it. So what you do is you twist this part, then you put inside, and then you go round, and then go through here. That's it. Okay, you search the word bowline, BOWLINE, then you can find this knot already. Tie already. You were sleeping. Oh, sleeping. This. Doctor one too tired. We over already. I show so many times already. Then he wake up. Then he asked me to show you. Okay, so you just go around, and then you pull. Okay, then that's it. All the while, don't put your whole hand through the loop, because when you pull, your hand cannot come out, it's stuck inside, and then the other side pulling you, your hand will be stuck inside. Okay, like this. See, don't put your whole hand inside, like this, and then do it. Then your hand cannot come out. Then you tie like that lah. People pull you, your hand cannot come out lah. But at least you are safe lah. You don't let go you are safe. You let go also, you will just drop out already. You only put your, okay, then you look, you put your, okay, only your finger. So with this, you can come out. Whenever then your hand don't get stuck inside the rope. Okay. Some of them are practicing already. Okay, like this. So you put on top, and then go inside, come out. Okay, come out. Then put under, Under, then your finger grab. Okay, you come here. Those who don't know, all these students don't know one. Okay, like this. Go top. Under. Come on.
Pass under.
Again. Okay. Come out, then go inside. Below. Inside. Go inside. Okay. Then go under.
Come in.
Under.
Then
bring over.
No.
Okay, like this. Go under. Wrong. Go under. No, under, on top. Then go inside. Then go around. Then put on top. But the list, tiêu correct. But you have some practice because emergency your finger caught in the rope and all this, then it's very difficult to release yourself already. Then when you kanchong anyhow tie, and that's it. Yeah, because it's not an emergency case. In emergency case, that side pulling, your side pulling, somebody say pull, and then some kundu go and pull, and then your hand stuck inside, and then okay, everybody pull. You see, there's this herd instinct. When one person say pull, because the fella don't know you are ready or not, and then he pull, and then your hand stuck inside halfway.
No.
You know, he can get it, but the thing is the rope is on his wrist.
Yeah.
On his wrist. That's why I call wrist, because it's very risky. Because when they pull, your wrist will be tied to the rope.
When the first learn,
okay like as Dr. Ho was saying, when you first learn, you put your whole hand inside, it's okay. After you are familiar, try not to put your whole hand inside. You put your whole hand, your rope will tie onto your wrist. See, if you do like that, you put the whole hand inside, you can practice then you can practice. Okay, because you have free hand. But in real life, you must practice such that your holding your fingers are inside the rope, never the whole hand, and then you pull. So the most you jam, you lose one finger instead of one whole hand. See, of course your insurance claim is only claim for one finger. You cannot claim for one whole hand. Okay, this one you go back, you slowly keep on practicing. This is a very important one. We just hope that you don't need to use it. It's just like buying insurance. You just hope that you don't have to claim it. But when you need it, this will save your life. And it's useful for other purpose when you tie things. Okay, the other very useful knot. Okay. Suppose you want to tie to a pole. Of course, there are many ways. Some people will just tie knot, and then tie knot, all these things. But this has a problem. This knot, you can tie very tight, but you can release like that. So this is a feature that sometimes you don't want. This not, you see, you can, it's a live one, you can release. So you don't want this out of. And then if you have a lot of things to tie together, let's say a bundle, a bundle of sticks, a bundle of sticks you want to tie together. You cannot use this out not to tie, because you won't be able to tie the bundle of sticks together very tight. Your sticks will drop here, drop there, all over the place, and then it's loose. So one way to tie is, okay, you take this knot. For something like a stick, all these things, okay, you can easily make two loop like this. One loop this way on top, okay, the other loop below. So if you look at it, okay, you see, okay, you can see, okay, maybe I don't look at it. Okay, it looks like that. Okay, this loop, you see, one on top, one below, and then you just put it around like this. Then you can hook onto your things. You make the two loop, you overlap one on top of the other. Okay, and then you hook onto your bundle of sticks and pull.
No hitch.
Okay.
No hitch.
Don't know what hitch, don't care. So you pull this, and then it can be very tight. You see, it can be very tight. Thereafter, you can tie any knot. You can tie any knot you want. And your bundle of sticks won't drop so easily. Okay, so this is very useful for tying a lot of things. For normal securing, permanent securing, you also can use this. Okay, but then you a bit more troublesome. You must go. Let's say there's no stick that you can hook inside. It is very long, or it's just a round thing. There's no opening for you to slot in. Then you have to go round like that. You go round, one round. Then the second round you go underneath, and then this end you go inside. Okay, so when you pull, you get this. You see? Okay, then I show you again. I show you nearer. Okay, take this thing, go round, and then okay. Yeah, see, I go round one round, and then the next round you go underneath. Okay, and you come out this end. So you pull, and that's it. So, but when you go back, you find you difficult to remember, right? Which way in, which way out. But it's okay because you go one round. Okay, so the second round, you want to come out. Okay, there's only a few ways to come out. You can come out here. You can come out here. You can come out here. You see what I mean? You don't see it properly? Okay, show you again. Show you different angle. One round. Okay. After one round, the second round, you can come out here. Okay. Okay. You see, after you go one round, you can come out below, come out center, or come out on top. Okay, so there's only one acid that is useful. So let's say you don't know, you come out here. So what happens? You pull, no meaning. You see, it's just a no meaning. So you know, if you come out at the bottom, okay, then you pull, no meaning. You see, so you won't get it wrong. There's only one way to come out. So you go in. There's only one way to come out, which is center. Okay, that's it. Though there's a disadvantage in this knot is that if you pull like that, as you pull, you see the knot will slowly drop off. Okay, you see, it is for most of the case it's okay, it's fine to do that. Okay, and now you see that my rope, though this is a very big rope, so sometimes it will frail. So one way is to use a gas lighter to heat the surface, but this is only applicable for nylon rope or those plastic one, HDPE or what rope. If you don't have a gas lighter, you can buy this electronic one, USB charger. You can plug in the USB port to charge it. So when you power on, you have a spark, a lightning spark. It lasts a few seconds and then you'll go off already.
What's that?
This gas lighter, like an electric lighter. And then under the wind, heavy wind, you still can get the spark. If you use a gas lighter, then you cannot burn the rope. But this is not as hot as the gas lighter. Itself is hot at that point only, but you want to glue a big rope like this, it's a bit troublesome. So you
nowadays, you use it in storm, but it comes as a jet.
right, but
It's only $2.
yeah, but you need to buy gas, You must top up gas, or you buy those.
You buy one, it lasts you a long time.
Yeah. If you use once a while, last year, if you use 100 times, then you have to buy a lot of gas lighter, or buy those disposable one, $1 or 50 cents. Then you just use. But the gas is one thing, but I prefer this USB. So you can on it. I think it can light up like 50 to 100 times. Okay, so then this it will still frail a bit, this thing. Because if the rope is too big, this is not hot enough to glue them in. Okay, so you have a problem when you go round like this and you come out like this. There is a problem that this thing will slip off, but it can hold very tight. That's a good thing. After you just tighten it up. So if you have this problem of you want it to be tight, and don't want to slip like that, okay, then what you do is once you go under, then you look inside one more round. Okay, and then won't come out already. It won't slip already. Two sides won't slip. Left, right cannot slip. It will not come out. So it becomes much stronger. This knot becomes very strong. It will not slip easily. And then if you want to secure, you tie a knot here to secure it. Okay, you worry, you tie one more knot, and this knot will never come out already. Okay, so this way is very secure. You don't even need anything already. You pull, it will not come out. Very tight. No matter how you pull, it won't come out. Okay, if you are worried, okay, you are worried, you can go 1 round, 2 round, and it will be even more secure. But you normally don't need more than 2 rounds. Okay. Okay, then right, you'll use, but don't turn on the speaker because it feedback to my mic off the speaker. Okay. So we learned those few knots already. How? Anybody? Any question? Once.
Join string.
Okay, you want to join 2 string? There are a few ways lah. The normal, simple way is you just tie a knot like that. Just tie a reef knot. Okay, so you see the reef knot is like that. You have the shape. There's a curve here, and then the other curve behind. So you pull like that. The problem is it won't come out. It's still good enough, but when there's a slack, and then like that, it will slowly come out. Okay, so this you can tie a reef knot like this, and then the end you tie another knot. Anyhow tie any knot also can. Then this end also tie another knot. So everywhere got so many knots. Then it won't come out already. You pull, you shake. It won't come out. This is one way of tying, but it look very untidy. You see? Actually, it's very simple. It's just a reef knot. It just you see the knot. Okay, you look. And then you just make sure all the knot clamp together in the center.
Can I ask a question?
Hey, don't turn on the speaker now. Okay. So this is one way.
Everybody knows.
There are few methods. One common one is you can tie a knot.
Tie on the rope on either side.
Yeah. The other side.
Simple knot.
So even you pull, the 2 knot lock itself lah. So want to release is also easy because it's 2 little knot like that. Just anyhow tie knot lah, like 1 knot here, 1 simple knot. The other side also another rope. So it's actually 2 rope. They knot each other, and then the center the other rope pass through it. See, it's just a knot. So if you pull 2 ends, then the thing tie together. So it's quite strong. Of course, if you want super strong, then you take out all these things, you splice it, and then splice 2 ropes together. That one is for very critical item like ankle rope which is very thick. Ankle rope, let's say this thick, it is not possible to tie a knot. So you got to splice it into small pieces like this, and then interlock them. Okay, so off the mic, off the speaker. Okay. Any question? So we can also mark attendance, Zoom attendance. Then okay.
What is the purpose of using this?
Can we turn off the?
No, I want to ask you a question.
No, because there's a feedback. You don't practice your Zoom here. You practice at home. No, you cannot talk to me. You talk to me here. You don't talk to me through the Zoom. If you are here, you don't use Zoom to talk to me. You cannot turn on your speaker. You turn on the speaker, there's a positive feedback. Everybody will get disturbed.
I cannot talk to you through there.
You can, but you don't turn on your speaker. You don't turn on your speaker. Otherwise, there's a positive feedback. This technology, somebody can solve this positive feedback. I think reach already. Somebody can, but I don't know why it is. Yeah, technology. Well, yeah, money. Singapore got a lot of money. A lot of rich people have a lot of money. Money is not a problem. Okay, just this will not. There are a lot of fanciful not, but we don't need it. We just want a simple thing lah. Okay, because some knot is you can you can keep on going round and round and round and round, and then you tie something, and then it's a knot already. No meaning. I mean, there are plenty of ways to tie a knot. I always see the fishermen normally when we tie a knot okay, we will simply take the knot, go one round like that. That's it. One round. Maybe tie another round. But they will not do that. They will go round. They go round and round and round, and then eventually they go through the whole thing. And then they just pull. And then the knot is more secure maybe. Okay. So other question? No, I turn off the recording, then you can